gonna go to YouTube now. Maybe see you there. Good morning. We're making breakfast for Grandma. It's 9:30 a.m. What time is it where you're at? Good morning. I got you some coffee.
She have a coffee. What time does she have to go to the doctor?
9.
Woke up at 10 and I thought, huh.
Get a trash bag, right? What about threw the wrong one away? You want peanut butter or just butter on your butter? Or you want jelly or something? On your toast?
Just butter, I guess.
Just butter?
You did not turn the TV on?
Yep. Hold on 1 second.
I just questioned it.
Was it 9 o'clock? Say good morning.
Good morning.
Just filming me make your breakfast.
Hurry up, make my breakfast. Getting cold.
Okay, we just want butter on it.
I don't know. I don't know if I got any peanut butter or not.
You want peanut butter or you just want butter?
I was gonna have peanut butter, but I don't know if I got any or not.
Yep, there's peanut butter in there. I'll get some peanut butter out. Did you sleep good?
Oh yeah. I think I got up once and went to the bathroom.
Yeah, we got peanut butter right here. Or there's honey. Can you type in the chat? Mm-hmm.
The overall setup today with this boundary that's nearby, again, producing some of these rain showers. We will get a little bit of a break in the rain, I think, for the second half of the day as that warm front lifts up to the north. But we have a steady band of some showers. Northern half of the area still at 5 o'clock with some rain out there. Drier conditions this evening, but we're not through with the rain yet. We'll have a few more downpours as that cold front makes its way through later on tonight. 57 by noon to 61 by 4 o'clock. And then 8 o'clock this evening, we're still right around that 61 degree mark. So we should be into the for Madison, Carrollton, 62 Louisville, lower 60s as well for Radcliffe and for you in E-Town. We'll keep some of those downpours around, especially early tonight, but I think overall trending a little bit drier. 50 for your overnight low. Clouds will be stubborn at least early on. May see the clouds breaking out for the second half of the day with some glimpses of some sun. I think Sunday's going to be our better opportunity though for some sunshine. You'll see that here for Sunday. We're going to be close to 60 degrees. And then we're going to start off next week nice and quiet. Still right around 61 degrees, but those rain chances go back up, especially by Tuesday of next week.
So let me get a little
next rain chance and what it looks like for Thanksgiving as well. You know, stick around for your 7-day forecast. It's all coming up.
Just joining us, Kane Appliances announced that it is investing more than $150 million in new contracts with U.S.-based suppliers, including $40 million in Kentucky to help shift production from China back to the States. $40 million in Kentucky will be used to help boost 4 plastic suppliers to help with laundry manufacturing. But more on this investment and what it means for the state, that's at the top of the next hour, right here on Spectrum News 1. School officials in South Central Kentucky say the latest Kentucky School Report Card is highlighting a week of victories for Warren County Public Schools and Bowling Green Independent School District.
And our Aaron Dickens talked with school administrators about the data to find out what steps the districts have been taking to ensure that students are excelling and improving in their core academic subjects.
The Kentucky Department of Education Annual School Report Card shows Warren County Public Schools' graduation rate has increased from a 96.9 to 97.7%. Superintendent Rob Clayton says this is due to the opportunities students have throughout K through 12.
Whether it's through the robotics, we've seen an expansion of programming at all of our high schools as well. And I think any time that you can provide additional opportunities for students, those are not only opportunities to learn and grow, but they're also opportunities for them to become more connected.
Additionally, students in all grades increased their scores in reading, science, and math. High school seniors also increased their post-secondary readiness score, going from 89.2 to 95.8%. Clayton said a lot of these results are attributed to in-depth personable learning in the classroom.
I think about the mental health specialists that we have located across the district trying to help students when they encounter social emotional challenges, just as an example.
Bowling Green Independent School District saw an increase in all content areas for Bowling Green High School. The district also stated that T.C. Cherry Elementary achieved its highest scores in reading and math. In a statement, Bowling Green Independent School District Superintendent Gary Fields said, "Our teachers and students are working incredibly hard, and I'm proud of the learning opportunities for students in all of our schools." English learner progress substantially increased for Warren County Public Schools. Both elementary and middle schools scored in the blue, the highest color rating a school can get. High school students scored in the green, which is the second highest color rating. In Bowling Green, Aaron Dickens, Spectrum News.
Hey, Aaron, thank you very much. And Bowling Green Independent School District is also making steady progress with English learners, with around 100 students being English proficient each year.
The Assessment and Accountability Report released Wednesday sees gains in college readiness, but lacking in middle grade reading and math proficiency. The state boasts an almost 94% graduation rate, which is well above the national average. And the data shows students are using their diplomas effectively, as there were big gains in career readiness this year. However, Lisa McKinney of the Pritchard Committee says there are clear reminders of the stronger action needed to move Kentucky learners forward, like the achievement gap between student groups.
A lot of kids face a lot of non-academic barriers to success, whether they have transportation to even get to school, whether they come to school hungry. We can't expect teachers to solve all those problems.
Another concerning area is kindergarten readiness, with only 46% of incoming kindergartners meeting readiness benchmarks in the fall of 2024, down from 48% in 2023.
And if you know of a high school senior in Kentucky deserving of a scholarship to college, you can nominate that student for the Spectrum News One High School Scholars Program. A number of $1,000 scholarships will be awarded to exceptional students who combine academics, extracurricular activities, and community involvement. And for more information and to nominate someone, you can visit spectrumnews1.com/KY Scholar, and the deadline to nominate is Monday, December 1st. The Transportation Security Administration has proposed a new fee for travelers without a real ID. And the new rule calls for travelers who don't have one to be able to pay an $18 fee and use a new biometric kiosk. And that would allow flyers access to TSA checkpoints for 10 days. The agency says the non-refundable fee will cover costs associated with the new technology that's needed to verify a passenger's identity.
After a soggy end to the work week today, we're finally going to be drying things out this weekend, and it is going to be nice to have some sunshine back. But we have even more changes ahead for next week. I'm tracking our next rain chance ahead. I'll talk more about that. We'll look ahead into Thanksgiving as well. Your Weather on the One's forecast is all coming up next.
The University of Kentucky Police Department is working to test and strengthen the university's emergency response system through the use of full-scale crisis training exercises.
And we'll have more on the department's efforts and their most recent trainings when your morning news returns.
This portion of the news is brought to you by J.P. Pirtle Real Estate, the home of the guaranteed offer.
It's only a game. It's only a little rivalry. It's only a ritual. And a few generations. And only Spectrum TV includes all your favorite streaming apps with live TV at no extra cost. It's only a game. It's only everything.
Sonia, Erlene, and Marcia are among the thousands of real women living with metastatic breast cancer doing what they love and taking Ibrance. Ibrance, with an aromatase inhibitor, is for adults with HR-positive, HER2-negative metastatic breast cancer as the first hormonal-based therapy. Ibrance plus letrozole significantly delayed disease progression versus letrozole alone. Ibrance may cause low white blood cell counts that may lead to serious infections. Ibrance may cause severe inflammation of the lungs. Both of these can lead to death. Tell your doctor if you have new or worsening chest pain, cough, or trouble breathing. Before taking Ibrance, tell your doctor about all your medical conditions, including if you have fever, chills, or other signs of infection, liver, or kidney problems, are nursing, pregnant, or plan to be, as it can harm an unborn baby, and about all medicines you take. For more information about side effects, talk to your doctor. These are real women taking Ibrance. Ask your doctor about Ibrance.
If you feel like you're on the wrong road with your finances, Credit Karma can help you push through to a better place. Because that's how you gain the power to reach your horizons, wherever they may take you. Find your way to money with personalized guidance to improve your credit, savings, taxes, and more. Intuit Credit Karma. Karma you can count on.
Weather on the Ones is brought to you by YMCA of Greater Louisville, bringing people together with passion and purpose.
We're going to be dealing with another round of some showers out there today before we'll see a lot of improvement for the upcoming weekend. Welcome back, everyone. I'm meteorologist Kristen Wall. So keep the umbrella nearby today. Luckily, for Saturday, we're going to dry things out, although I think the clouds are going to be a little bit stubborn on Saturday. Sunday's the day I think we'll have a lot more sunshine returning around the area. But again, there's going to be a lot of dry time expected for Saturday and Sunday. Today, not a good day to get the car washed, but maybe you want to get the car cleaned up over the weekend. good to go there. And just know by next week, I think our next rain chance is going to be Monday night into Tuesday. So as we look at futurecast, a lot of green popping up on the map through the afternoon. We may get some drier conditions working in briefly this evening until the actual cold front swings through. And we'll get a couple of more downpours as we work through the overnight hours tonight. The additional rainfall that we're expecting with this is anywhere between a half inch, maybe up to an inch of rainfall, depending on where some of the heavier downpours kind of kick in. We're going to be at 57 at lunchtime to 60 there by 3, but 62 for your high temperature this afternoon. We'll, of course, see some 50s to our north with Madison 53. Louisville there is 62 and still some lower 60s just off to our south. As kiddos head home from the bus stop, there's just plan on the rainfall out there. I think by 3 o'clock this afternoon, we're going to be at that 60-degree mark. We'll have the rain shower still with us tonight as the actual cold front moves through. We're going to be down to 50 for your overnight low. Now, I mentioned Saturday, I think a lot of the rain's out of here, but clouds are really going to be hard to break up. May see some late day sunshine peeking out. We'll have temperatures overall jumping up into the 50s for highs on Saturday. And then as we look at Sunday's forecast, this is the day that we'll have a mostly sunny sky, close to 60 in Louisville, but there will be still some spots staying in the upper 50s in the afternoon. As we jump ahead to next week, Monday is really just quiet, but Monday night into Tuesday, we'll have some rain showers starting to work on in. This is kind of just a heads up. Maybe you're traveling a little bit early for Thanksgiving. Tuesday is going to be a soggy day. Wednesday, the big travel day, at least locally, we go back to some drier conditions here. Let's jump ahead to your 7-day forecast. Can't rule out a stray shower on Monday, but we're mostly cloudy. Again, we're going to be at that 61-degree mark. And still looking at some lower 60s as well for your day on Tuesday. Tuesday we'll have that rain likely, and then as you move into Wednesday, dry day at 54. But look at the temperature change for Thanksgiving on Thursday. At least we're dry, partly sunny, and a high of 44.
Your morning news continues, and the University of Kentucky Police Department hosted a full-scale crisis training exercise Thursday.
And according to the department, these exercises lead personnel and first responders through realistic, fast-moving scenarios on campus to test and strengthen the university's emergency response system. Thursday's training included 650 participants, including volunteers, the Lexington Coroner's Office, local fire, police, and first responders, plus federal agencies. UK Police Chief Joe Monroe says the purpose of the training is to point out areas they can improve their response.
We want to make sure that it seems like it's real and we respond like it's real. That way you're not doing something that you're like simulating it, and we want on hands. Because, you know, that's the way most first responders learn, is by doing tactical operations.
In addition to the hands-on training, the department also says they were able to test internal alert and notification systems.
This week in Washington, lawmakers in Congress on the House Energy and Commerce Committee held a hearing on legislation that, if signed into law, would permanently stop the biannual time changes from daylight saving time. And the bill is named the Sunshine Protection Act of 2025, and it calls for making daylight saving time permanent, effectively eliminating the standard time and the biannual switch. Republican Congressman Brett Guthrie of Bowling Green is the chairman of the committee, and he talked about the impacts of the change and arguments both for and against the proposed bill.
I've heard a range of arguments for and against biennial time change, including the impact more or less of sunlight on so our children can safely travel to and from school, impacts on energy, and impacts energy efficiency, as well as concerns from Kentucky farmers who say the time change disrupts their morning harvest.
And altogether, the Sunshine Protection Act has been proposed in Congress 5 times, but has never become law.
The Kentucky State Police are gearing up for the Cran the Cruiser Holiday Food Drive. According to KSP, the annual event, hosted each year in collaboration with grocery and retail stores across the state, is designed to provide non-perishable food items for families in need throughout the Commonwealth during the holiday season.
Last year, Team Kentucky showed up, like they always do, collecting over 204,000 pounds of food. I'm confident this year will be just as successful. These opportunities remind us we can all help. Every donation, every can will make a difference.
For more information on this year's drive, including schedules, locations, and suggested food items, you can head to kentuckystatepolice.ky.gov. Coming up Monday on your morning news, connecting at-risk veterans with housing, benefits, and basic resources. We'll tell you about organizations helping with the cause and meet an Army veteran who has made supporting fellow service members his mission. That's Monday morning, beginning at 5 Eastern, 4 Central.
And as always, you can keep track of all of your Kentucky news and weather by downloading our free Spectrum News app. It is Friday, November 21st, TGIF. You're watching Your Morning News right here on Spectrum News 1.
This check of the Kentucky Lottery numbers presented by Isaacs and Isaacs, personal injury lawyers.
Weather on the Ones is brought to you by Town & Country Ford, Louisville's low-price leader on Preston Highway under the big American flag.
Come on, bud. It's time. Okay. Told you we'd be first.
Hey, early birds! Save up to $200 in combined savings on 4 select in-stock Michelin tires. Only at Big O Tires.
Tired of wasting your money on products that just don't work? That's why new Nugenix Total T2 lets you try before you buy. Just text to claim your complimentary sample. Nugenix Total T2. It's the next generation testosterone booster that sends nitric oxide levels skyrocketing in just 3 hours. Feel leaner, stronger, and ready for anything with more energy and drive. Prove it to yourself. Text PROUD to 231231. Do it now and we'll also send you a bottle of our newest fat burner, Thermo X, absolutely free.
Did you say 12 o'clock? Okay. See you tomorrow at 12. I can't hear clearly on the phone anymore.
Let me show you something that will change your life. This is a Clear Captions phone. It allows me to read what a caller is saying.
Really?
You can read what the caller is saying as they say it. It's easy to understand and respond to immediately.
It sounds expensive.
Actually, there is no insurance or Medicare required. The service is provided at no cost to you through a federally managed program. Hi, Grandma.
Hi, honey. How are you?
Give your loved ones the connection they deserve. Call now to see if you qualify.
There is no insurance or Medicare required. Clear Caption service is provided at no cost to you. We deliver, install, and train you on how to use your phone. Call 1-800-361-1687. That's 1-800-361-1687. Call 1-800-361-1687.
Telling the girls about my Alzheimer's diagnosis was really hard. Early detection gave us time to adapt together.
If you or your family are noticing changes, it could be Alzheimer's. Talk about seeing a doctor together.
Weather on the Ones is brought to you by YMCA of Greater Louisville, bringing people together with passion and purpose.
It's 10 o'clock. This check of the time presented by Spectrum.
Want your morning news?
Good morning, and thanks so much for starting out your Friday with us on Your Morning News on Spectrum News 1. I'm Kayla Moody.
And I am Mario Anderson, and here's your Spectrum News in 90. Thursday, the National Transportation Safety Board released a 12-page preliminary report about the deadly UPS cargo plane crash. In their report, investigators confirmed the left engine of the MD-11 aircraft separated moments after takeoff, and 14 people were killed when UPS Flight 2976 crashed more than 2 weeks ago.
Ron DeSantis will serve out the remainder of his sentence in prison after a decision by the Kentucky Parole Board. DeSantis was found not guilty by reason of insanity of the murder of Logan Tipton in 2015, but ordered to serve 20 years for assault charges. Due to Kentucky law, he was released last month, then rearrested for violating those terms in Florida.
Graduation rates increased at Warren County Public Schools from 96.9 to 96. 87.7%, according to the Kentucky Department of Education's annual school report card. The report also revealed that math, science, and reading scores have increased for students in the district.
Due to community demand, A Christmas Carol will be back at the Actors Theater in Louisville after being away for 6 years. The show runs December 5th through the 21st. And that's your news in 90.
Plan on a soggy day today before we'll see those improvements just in time for the weekend. Grab the umbrella today. We'll have clouds gradually decreasing, although I think the clouds will be stubborn on Saturday. A lot more sunshine, though, returning for Sunday. You can see the green that we have popping up today, especially in the northern half of the area this afternoon. A little bit drier just off to the south, but eventually we'll get the cold front to work in here overnight with still a couple of more downpours. Numbers out there today, most of us make it up into the 60s, and then we'll have a few more downpours around the area tonight.
Our top story this morning, demolition is underway right now at GE Appliance Park to get ready to build front-load washers by 2027. Is shifting production from China back to the States, including here in Kentucky.
And GE Appliances, which is headquartered in Louisville, announced yesterday that it was investing more than $150 million in new contracts with U.S.-based suppliers, including $40 million in Kentucky. And our Kiyati Patel has more details this morning on the company's plans to localize the supply chain and how they are investing in American manufacturing.